Pretty alright opening hand. We don't actually have that many relevant 2-drops. Most of the time we'll be cycling on 2. But this is very good. Riot Maker. What you got, Riot Maker? It's a cycling deck. Huzzah. This is like the one feel bad that stuck with me about the set, is just how insanely powerful and easy it is to build a 100% cycling deck. It's kind of insane. Like, Pacifism is a dead card against this deck. And I think I kill that just immediately. You can't really leave the cycling deck with anything on board because they just beat you. Oh, great. Cycling counts as a creature spell, doesn't it? Deal damage to target creature or planeswalker equal to the revealed card's power. Is that worth it? I would say yes. That is a card engine that I cannot kill, so I think I will gladly, whoops, cancel. Put down our land. What? Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells. You're a sorcery. You're a sorcery. Okay. I could have sworn this is just an animal. So I have the combo now. Sitting at 5 mana. Getting to 9 is a huge ask. I think I cycle this. What did I give him? Oh, a trample counter. Oh, a trample counter. Okay. Okay. Cogs are moving. Plans are formulating. I think I just might have an idea. We still need 7 mana for that. This will help quite a lot, I would think. We are getting raced. I'll give him a menace counter or a trample counter. Or a menace counter. Or a trample counter. Or a menace counter. He can swing for 6 in the air, but we can retaliate with 7 on the ground right now. It's very likely he has his own like pacifisms, capture spheres, pacifisms. But hey, we're not playing for a rational game here. No pun intended. I plan to beat you over the head, sir. Plain and simple. Do I need a blocker for this? Whenever you discard 1 or more cards for the first time each turn, draw that many cards. Okay, that can be quite bad. That can be quite bad. You don't have trample, do you? No. 3/6. We need 1 more mana to classify our humble naturalist. He will be a humble classification. He's going to race us. And it just might work. When you have OP crap like this. So he draws 2 cards and he pings me for 1 every time he cycles. And we could have just been dead there, like. Anything the Graveyard can help me. I can get a like a flame spell back, but it costs me double red. So if I get Charge of the Forever Beast, I do nothing. Like, I can disable one of the flyers. This sucks. I need one more red mana to be able to cast any of this crap. And I have nothing for the Forever Beast. So let's do combat. Which doesn't really change much, to be honest. Take out 3 in the air. Oh my. Okay. This works for mutate, I guess. Tap for red mana. Mutate onto Mr. Beast. Totally forgot that mutate was a creature spell. We can get back Flame Spill. And now I have some options. I think this is more important to kill than Stinger. He would need to cycle me 5 times. He can hit me for 3, I'm at 5 life. He needs to cycle 5 times in his turn to kill me. This draws him an extra card every time he cycles. I actually think that's worse. Yeah. Gets 2 cards. It's so stupidly easy to win with this deck. He's hasted because it's a 5/4. We can block, but he is trample. So we're at 6 life. We take 7 unless I double. So blocking this once, we take 6. I have to win on the swing back. If he still has mana open, so he could cycle for more damage. No. Not gonna be enough today. Another loss to red-white. This has been like an insane jungle of a meta, of a format with Ikoria. It's like there's just crazy stuff left and right, and then the deck that's like really, really powerful, that stands above all this like crazy 1-turn win mythic rare like companion extra card in hand crap, is just cycling, which is nothing but uncommons and commons that can probably support like 2 to 3 players a draft and is the best deck in the format, which is crazy. It's utterly crazy to me. I need to remember that I have water. Wild times. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is that not Horian of Old? Horian of Old? Is he making a little joke? So I don't actually have a significant number of mutate creatures. Otherwise I would have tried to protect the beast over the human. But I think I'd rather him not just start pulling 1/1s out of his deck. And he's thinking about it. He's thinking a long, hard time. Mr. Horian of Old has many thoughts. Look at this. My arm is not green, but today the camera thinks my arm is green. With all the same settings. This is all over 1 block. Okay. That was like 3 minutes of time for blocking a 1/1. don't even remember like what I put on, but it's been good music today. Black Pumas. Let's just scare the shit out of him and attack with 2/1/1s. What's he gonna think now? Anything could happen. Six minutes later, he called the bluff. I don't know, man. That's a crazy, powerful 1/1. You might just win the game off that 1/1. Oh, you're gonna activate the 1/1. Damn. Would you look at that? Value. Wow. Okay. Boom. Boom shakalaka laka. I sense a kill spell. Man, I don't care how likely it is that I get copyrighted for this, but it's a good song. Gets me pumped. Gets me pumped, men. I like got really good about doing my whole routine in the mornings right before I nearly cut off the tip of my finger, which all you saw was a band-aid, but I swear. Oh man, we're gonna rack his old noggin. What do you think of that? It's a 1/1. He's attacking you. Okay. He has a grasp of our 1/1s. You have 4 mana. Yep, that's a 2/2. 2/1. That's a 2/1. You're looking at right there. Taps his mana. He casts a 2/1 Boot Nipper. A friend of mine informed me that this card is popularly known as Booty Nipper, which is pretty hilarious to me. It's a Booty Nipper with lifelink. Booty Nipper. The Booty Nipper. He nips the booty. Okay, that was really hard for you. This has first strike. This is an instant. Okay, this is an instant. I can worry about that later. 3/3. First strike. This being an instant is amazing. We are like miles away from being able to cast Whirlwind of Thought. This game might reveal my greed a little bit, that we've run out of cards in our hand before ever having the chance of getting value out of that card. Him having a Death Touch creature is amazing for us. This Clash of Titans can pretty much kill anything now. To the point that I might even not block this. Okay, he has a plan. He could chump block my double strike guy forever. Could be part of the plan. This game is by like no means won, which is the sad part. I'm talking a lot of trash, but he could actually just win doing this in about 40 minutes. Okay. So you're gonna mutate and make me discard a card. I don't really mind the discard that much. This guy gains Death Touch If I kill spell now, he still gets a 4/4 menace. If I let it resolve, I don't have an answer for it, so it's a little weird. I think I let it resolve. This makes you drop a land. I'm gonna get hit with this. The weird part is I kind of need to have it block or be blocked. Have this card block or be blocked by my 3/3 to kill it with a combat trick. But I could still just get some wild value. He's super winning this race right now. I mean, chances are he has something else he can play. And then if Clashing of Titans gets a double kill off that, I think I could win off the back of that game. Of that sequence. But it is risking a lot because I'm taking 4 damage a turn, and there's no guarantee I can kill it. Trying to like block this and do some tricky like pre-combat damage is also very vulnerable to his kill spells, and he has card advantage over me. So it's more likely for him to have the right kill spell in hand. I have more planes in deck, so I'm gonna tutor a island off the Evolving Wilds. I think I have like 3 planes, 1 island. Something along those lines. We're gonna take 4 damage here. If he mutates this again, we discard, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate. Of the seal got the MON. Little did I know then that the Mandela boys would become elemental women. And wrap them around the necks of all the feckless men that queue to be the next. I didn't crack that, which is dumb. Stapled fingers. So he takes 6. Like the race looked really bad because he just chump blocked me 2 turns in a row. Oh, I thought he already declared. Okay. He has no blockers left that he wants to block with. We can theoretically just double block it for the kill. But I think we're out pressuring him in the long run here. This is 9 damage on the swing back. Googling every corner. This is probably like, I know, a lot of people are not into Alt J, which I can perfectly understand, but I think they're great. So yeah, 3 planes in the deck, 2 islands. We're more likely to draw planes. And this is where tricky stuff can happen. Okay, so he blocks the first strike. We fight. Target creature fights another target creature. Yes. Boom. We have the 1/1 fight the 4/4, so that this dies to first strike damage. Now we're doing all right. We're doing all right. But the Horian of old isn't out of this yet. He has plenty of cards in hand. I really need to like just generally shift be at all centered with the new camera setup. Everything's a work in progress, always. Always, always, always. What is this? She's having a grand old time. We finally have her white mana for a Whirlwind of Thought. Some epic analytics. Whammy. I would like to draw one card off this during our game. Nope. Just not gonna happen, I'm afraid. If Wizards like really wanted to move Magic to be primarily part of the online platform, they should have like player entry tournaments and a real ranked scene to support like competitive matches. Instead of diluting things down to 5 different ways of playing the exact same format and then putting that in a submenu of submenus. This is a kind of fun hand. I'm definitely keeping it. I'm probably cycling Footfall Crater. I guess that's any mana to cycle. So I'll drop my white. We actually have a curve without cycling that. Our opponent is playing Yorion, so he's gonna flicker whatever is already on the battlefield. So there's a very like narrow case that it actually pays off we kept this in hand. So I'm still not positive that it's correct, but we don't need help with our curve. We're actually gonna curve out fine. So that's one heavy card in hand. We're looking for another green source. We have nothing to hit on 5 right now. He gets his blink. And honestly, that was the least effective Yorion that I've seen. We can't kill it, but we can pacify it next turn. Which is honestly fine. I maybe should have cycled on my turn in case I hit a 5th land. There's 2 lands on top of the deck that will matter. For 4 Menace. Let's cycle. Let's cycle. Second green. So it did end up mattering. I could have played Honey Mammoth on this turn. But that's actually fine. I have a few options here. I do like the idea of just pacifying that. But honestly, it's a 4/4. And we're not really lacking for playables. We will have to deal with it eventually. But just casting Charge with Forever Beast, I think would have been a pretty poor use of mana there. So he gets the Mutate. He's going to make us discard a card. He has a 6/6 flyer. Trample. Gets to put a non-land permanent card from his... Ouch. So now we have to discard. I'm thinking it's going to be Lord Dracus, although it does a double. It's 3/5, 6 mana to cast this. Okay. That actually wasn't the worst thing to happen. We can 3/5 in our turn. So charge of the Forever Beast with Honeyed Mammoth should kill it. And I can put down my land and pacify the 3/4. And now we're off to the races. And when I mutate Lord Dracus, I can get back whatever I want here. Well, I guess it has to be charged. So this is going to be a double strike. Sweet. Which gives us attacking advantage. Alright. We lose our guy. That's pretty cheap for our opponent. We can't actually block Menace, but we're not losing the race necessarily. I no longer have a target for charge of the Forever Beast. It's going to be a tough game. We're getting pretty hard outvalued. I could pick up my own draw. Oh, never mind. I'm not even running. Don't know if I'm running a draw spell anymore. So we can give our guy double strike, which is 12 damage. I actually give him double strike twice. I can hit for 12 here and 12 next turn. I'm gonna see, yeah. This is probably one of the few outs that I have. Do I fear being made to discard? I kind of do. Maybe I should have kept that land in hand. Yeah. He's been drawing, he's been casting Anticipate. He's just seen like his top 6 or 7 cards of his deck. It's gonna be really hard to win. I need him to attack with everything, which obviously he can't do now. I can like bring back a kill spell and then I deal 6 to him and I have him at 1 life. The kill spell wouldn't do anything now. So I'm gonna bring back Racking Claws. If I don't cast it, it's at least another card draw. And he's just been holding on to a kill spell that whole time, so. Resolve. Super Menace. Guy ammo 96. I highly doubt there's a way back into this game. Bum, bum, bum. I highly doubt there's a way back into this game. Concede. What does that put us at now? It's been a tough couple games. Three colors of land. Nothing to play. 3/4 drops. One cycler. I think it's a keep. It's not an amazing keep. It's getting better though. I can cycle Greater Sandworm on 2. Santra. Santra, it's you. You're real. You're really real. I write to you every year, Santra. Will you let it resolve? Oh, my chair doesn't go back anymore. I gotta figure out what's going on there. My chair does not lean. It's playing a land. What will he do with that land? He doesn't know. Ooh, a Wolverine. Wolverine is pretty legit. Pretty legit. Pretty legit. It's hard to say what I should play first. I suppose the creature that I'm less worried about dying to removal. Give him the good old Menace. So I didn't even have to cycle on 2. It's a great top deck naturalist. And now we're doing classic red-green bully things. So was he kind of. What's it gonna be, Santa? What you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk? I'm gonna get you drunk. Get you drunk right off my hump. My hump, my hump, my hump, my hump. A lovely lady love. This is not clashing at all with the current song choice, right? No, I am perfectly in theme. Monsieur Bolas. Oh no, my camera. All I wanted to do was adjust you, so it doesn't look like my head's being cut off. Alright. Access to 5 mana. Combat. Attack with 2 ferocious Tigrillas. This guy, he been in some nasty situations. He done some unmentionable things to them with the striped tails. I don't like that. Gorilla just doesn't seem like a consensual being. Keep putting on the pressure. We could be walking into Convolute. We are. And we're on pace to win next game. Next turn. I suppose he'll double block and we'll take a free kill. What's gonna be? Oh, that was wrong. I just lost my gorilla for no reason. Good old neglect. I'm going to double red this. Oh, I have to mutate the gorilla, do I? Well, that's fine. And I'm just gonna take that back right away. Good old 4 damage. I should have an extra gorilla right now, but I burnt the wrong guy. A little bit overconfident this game. This is a weird combination of boredom and overconfidence. I'm not the only one with greedy 4-color decks. How about you, Dippin' Dots? How are you, Dippin' Dots? My dot's been dipping. I haven't seen this portrait. Is this like a paid for whooshy whooshy portrait? So drop down the 1/1 haste. A dino. I would like to trade with his bushwhack, if at all possible. Putting on the pressure. It's what we are, it's how we're used. Oh no. He gave trample trample.
That's all you want, really.
What is the world coming to?
To swim inside the skin of your lover. Not have to breathe, not have to think. But you can't live on love. And salt water's no drink.
The song got so serious. And salt water's no drink. I think I turned Russian. Menace, please. I would like the super menace. You can have your super trample. You can have as much super trample as you want, but I serve super menace. Mr. Dippin' Dots. This is so soft and moody. Okay. It's got a whole lot of targets. This is technically a sorcery. I can't get it back. I have enough mana to Clash of Titans. Ideally what our opponent does is they pump Bushwhack and then we fight something. Both of these have triple menace. Menace? Both of these have triple menace. So I'm gonna hold back the 2/2. Not how that works, friend. Not how that works. Okay. I can get 2 uses of Clash of Titans. I can't bring it back and use it on the same turn. I would need triple, quadruple red or blue. So he's gonna mutate the 4/4 into play, and it's gonna get 2 counters. You know, I don't like any of that. I don't like that at all. I think that mandates a kill spell. So he still has to triple block. It's less good for us now. I think the 1-for-1 is still fine though. Gotta pick and choose what we want. Take this guy. I could have just brought back Clash of Titans on that turn. He has another Boneyard Lurker.
You're dying of thirst, so we feast
Quite
on
painful.
each other. The seas are still our violent mother. The blood round here pours down like water. Each wave a lamb led to the slaughter.
Blood pours down their water.
And like children that she just can't teach, we break and break and break and break ourselves upon the beach.
Excuse my poor imitations.
I want it like that.
Like double time? So like 140, 70 what?
So 148. 148. Come on, guys. Let's show you how we do this.
Sadly, he has like a near infinite chain of resurrection. Which is me exaggerating. He can resurrect stuff. He can resurrect things. From the people, from the places.
I spent the whole day in my head. Do a little spring cleaning. I'm always too busy dreaming.
Come on, Dippin' Dots.
Well, maybe I should wake
It's time to
up
figure out your shit.
A lot of things I regret,
Not gonna do anything.
I just say I forget. Or can it just be easy? Why does everybody
This is
need
hilarious, but
to
not
stay?
even remotely safe.
Oh, I hate the feeling when you're high, but you're underneath the ceiling. Got the cards in my hand, I hate dealing.
I highly doubt we get away with this. But I'm allowed to try.
But it ain't stealing. Can I get a break? I wish that I could just get
22-22 triple menace.
What is there to say? There ain't a better time than today.
He has 4 cards in hand, played nothing on his turn with 7 mana open.
Instead of always trying
I
to
think we can safely say he has an answer.
And all I do is say sorry.
Yeah, there it is.
Half the time I don't even know what I'm saying it about. Good news, good news, good news. That's all they wanna hear. No, they don't like it when I'm down. But when I'm flying, no, it make them so uncomfortable, so different. What's the difference? When it ain't that bad, it could always be worse.
We do have a card in our deck that
Hardly anything
kills
left.
Capture Sphere.
Hope I make it home from work. So tired of being so tired.
Which would be pretty interesting.
Well, I gotta build something beautiful just to go set it on fire. No
Come on,
lie,
dude.
but sometimes the truth don't sound like the truth.
So you have 2 things to think about.
I just love the way it sound when I
Pippin Dots. Pass his turn. That's an interesting card. Okay. Okay. That's better than my previous plan. You can pay 4 to pump him. He does not want to pay 4 mana to pump the 5/5 who may not attack the block. Free kill on 3/3. He doesn't want to play the other lurk because with 5 mana open I can make them fight each other. So let him bring back the 3/3 or the spider. The spider might even be better. Mutate, please. Yeah, so now we kill off both 5/5s and he gets a 2/3. It's completely tapped. Next 2 damage. Looking good. So this cannot be blocked by his Recluse. He's gonna try to refill his hand. The math I did, on average you draw 1.7 cards, but that does not seem to be real with the odds I see from my opponents. Like the top 3 of 5 cards were exactly creatures. If you have Never mind. I'll just keep playing Magic. This is amazing. We're kind of boned. Well, we're not boned, but he has to block this. So he loses the 4/6, which is his draw engine. We are far from boned. We could have gotten through 3 damage, but we would have lost. I suppose we could have only lost the 1/1 and gotten 5. Although he'd be double strike. He would be double strike. That's funny. Just in time. Both players cast Classification and neither of us ever attacked with the classified creature. That's like 7 mana that didn't do anything. Like it did demand an answer, which is something. But 14 mana spent in the game that never actually had an impact. We're on the draw. But I still don't like... I mean... The power level of our hand is fine. We are 80% to hit a 3rd land. If we ever do curve, like that's ideal for our deck. But then we have 2 dead cards. Well, mutates for 2. I don't know. That's even worse. But we have to keep it. Oh man. The pain of a 4-color deck. It's not terrible though. It's not terrible. Naturalist was actually a great draw. He can't be the target for Frill Scare Mentor. Okay. What would I like to replay? Next turn we can spend 4 mana efficiently. Or we have a target for Frill Scare. Pretty slow pace from our opponent. That's also a fantastic play. So we'll just keep the pressure on. There's a good chance. I need 3 more lands to cast Sandworm. I want to leave it in hand for Charge of the Forever Beast. Crack my neck here. Okay. Pretty happy with this. Hit me for 2 and takes 5. We can drop Naturalist and we can give our guy Double Strike Menace, which is heavily investing into a single creature, but I am willing to make that risk. Can we win off tempo? Can he stabilize? Just saw his name as a 1-drop. Alright, 1-drop. We can play Greater Sandworm, then we have no target for Charge of the Forever Beast. What was your oops? How did you oopsie doopsie? And do I care? Not really. This is what I should have been listening to the whole time. Good old Emancipator. We're doing it. We're casting. Oh no, we're not. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 1 short. I'll play on my opponent's turn. If at all. If at all. We do need to pump this to 8 in order to threaten lethal. Should have a better idea of what he's doing later. If this gains double strike, can I not pump it? Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of something else. That'd be like the white human. Pacifism is so cute. It's so cute of you. Just so cute of you. But no, I can't pump this thing. Right now. So it should just be lethal. Should just be lethal. Whammy! Taking it 4 wins. Getting back those crystals. Keep these drafts going. Keep making content. Not a great hand. 2 of these cards do cycle. But we can never cast Hellbonder. It's better keep. It's a very good keep, actually. Should have dropped maybe Evolving Wilds. I have 2 turns where I won't be punished for not playing, for playing tap lands. But that's a lot of flexibility. So I'm gonna pull the only land that I don't have, which is blue. This isn't the most amazing payoff. It is seriously scary, foreshadowing things to come. If this guy drafted a couple Zenith Flares, it's impossible to win. It's actually impossible to win the game if he drafted like 2 Zenith Flares. So, guess I gotta prepare myself mentally. I think I like Tigrilla more here. They both have 3 health, so they die to like every red kill spell. Sadly. Here's his payoff. And we just like can't ever get hit by it or block it, which is sort of pathetic, but it's true. You can't block it and you can't ever get hit by it, or you will lose the game. Such a fun common. The mental preparation did not work. It did not work, I say. So 2 payoffs now. I mean, technically 4 payoffs. He should have held onto these and cycled them instead of playing them. He would be so much more threatening now if he just had 2 more triggers of Prickly Marmoset. Like, this is at 4 power. This would be at 8 power if he had just not played these. I think it's a common mistake that people make, is they just play their early cyclers for no reason, when you want to just like stack payoffs in your hand generally. So we can pacify the Marmoset. It's about the best thing we could have hoped for. Turn on our engine, because we are on a clock, and our clock is whenever he draws Zenith Flare, we lose the game. You know, that uncommon that no one else would have picked up but him. I mean, at this point, wouldn't he have gotten more value cycling it? Maybe. He could just win that easily. Next turn. What? I need 2 blockers minimum. And I still probably die. With 2 blockers, I die to a single cycle spell. But I can't not attack him. Did he have a land in hand, or did he draw a land? Do you have it, or do you not have it? Zenith Flare! Yay! Magic! Woo! Pushed mechanics that were already strong. Yeah! There's my Celt. But overall, pretty good. I'm pretty happy about getting 4 wins, as it heavily mitigates the amount of gems I have to spend to make these videos. And if I keep getting 4 wins, this is pretty cost efficient, so. GG, thanks for watching. This has been Rational Magic. If you enjoyed, please come back for more.